Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thank you.
All right, so the new PJs are from me, and the popcorn. The fashion rag is from Guess Who, and Charlotte Bronte is from...
Molly.
Yes, Molly.
Yes, Molly. Thanks to her, I'm going to be pretty well read.
That's a good thing.
You know, I was thinking about getting one of those e-book thingies because I'm on surveillance all the time, and it'd be a lot easier than lugging around books. Then, on the other hand, if I had something to read all the time, I'd probably get so distracted I would miss my target.
Decisions.
Yeah, you can say that again.
How you feeling?
A little tired, but I feel good. I'm not in pain or anything.
Good. So, did they tell you if the surgery was a success or not?
Kelly is guardedly optimistic, whatever that means.
Okay. Are you optimistic?
I'm kind of all over the place. I don't know. I mean, when I think about having a baby with Jason, it's what I want more than anything in the world. And then I'm not so sure.
I get it. I mean, it's a very natural reaction. I mean, having a baby is a life-changing... You and I have missed a lot of time.
Yeah.
Some of it would have involved sharing confidences, among other things. I know I didn't give you a roadmap, or better yet, a frame of reference for good mothering, but I'm here for you now if you want. I mean, I can listen, I can tell you what I know, whatever that is.
It's a lot. And I would really like that. Thank you. It's just really strange because when I think about having a family with Jason, it's what I want, you know? And then I move from this dream world to reality, and I feel like I have to be honest with myself. I'm just not sure that I would be a very good mother.
No, don't use Jake's death.
I was pretty much on my own. I mean, I had Danny, and I had to support him. He was my priority, but I never stayed in one place too long. I didn't even have any possessions, so I could pick up and move whenever I wanted.
But people change.
I know. And when I let myself think about having a family with Jason, it seems right. But complicated. I mean, I know how much of a gift giving him a child would be, especially now.
You can't give Jason a replacement.
Yeah, I know that. But I can give him another child.
What do you want?
I don't know. I mean, who am I to think that I can be responsible for another human being?
I think you'd be a great mom.
You were so young when you had me. It must have been overwhelming.
It was the most devastating thing that ever happened to me, having to give you up. It was so devastating that I swore I wasn't ever going to have a kid again.
Famous last words.
I was so terrified when I had Christina, mostly because Sonny was her father, but I didn't know if I would be equipped. I didn't know how that would fit into my life.
You don't seem to have any regrets.
Not one. I can't imagine my life without you girls. You're my life. But that's my truth. And you need to figure out what's true for you. And it's not about what Jason wants, and it's not about what you think you're supposed to want. You need to really, really think about what you want, Sam.
You are reading Jaco P.I.'s book.
I am, and it's very entertaining.
I'm touched and gratified. I've been eagerly awaiting your response to my literary endeavor.
Okay, well, I can see why you call it a novel. I think you and Diane have taken a lot of liberties. Of course, for example, the chapter that makes up the case, for those who prefer it uncomfortably warm. Yeah, here it is. I don't ever remember that happening.
Well, I mean, that's the lure of fiction, you know, the ability to embellish. You know, to improve on the sometimes mundane details of being a PI, but I I trust you don't think it went too far.
No, no, not at all. In fact, I would buy it if you hadn't given it to me. Just don't show it to Jason.
Yeah, I'm relying on Stone Cold's vow to never read a word of it, to just keep him blissfully ignorant. Oh, I got you a gift.
A gift?
I see it's not an original idea.
Oh, well, I'm sure your gift is.
It's for you and Stone Cold collectively.
Collectively. Oh, candle. Intimacy, sensuality, romance, and ecstasy.
Yeah. They're mood-enhancing candles. You know, I figured since you and Stone Cold would soon be embarking down a romantic journey that might produce a child, you know, I mean, not to suggest that you would need mood-enhancing.
No,
I'm sure
of course
everything
not.
worked.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'll stop there.
No, it's very sweet. Thank you very much, and I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Okay. Oh, who got you the other gift?
Oh, my mom and my sisters. They love making me care packages. My mom dropped it off. We actually talked, and I think it helped. It was nice.
Before you decided to go after Carly as an unfit mother, why don't we...
I mean, I was an adult when I found out Alexis was my mother, and we didn't like each other very much. She thought it was... Well, I'll save that. Well, she didn't really think much about me, and I thought she was overbearing and pompous. And it just amazes me how time goes on, how much can change, because we are actually really very close now.
The bond of blood is a strong one.
We were so different, you know. Alexis was this Yale-educated attorney, and I was a con artist. But we did have one thing in common. We were both women who valued our independence. Neither of us saw kids in our future, and that was okay. There was nothing wrong with that. You know, Spinelli, I always just thought about myself until I got pregnant, and that's what really changed everything. Losing my daughter nearly killed me.
I can only imagine.
But I got through it, you know? And I had decided that, yeah, I wanted to have a child with Jason. And then I got shot. I couldn't. It was no longer an option.
But now the universe has shifted, and you might be able to achieve your most cherished dream.
It's just all so overwhelming.
I'm trying to read between the lines, and I fear I'm not very good at it. Are you now saying that you no longer wish to have a child?
I'm saying I'm not sure.
Dr. O'Leary.
You can't. I have no doubt that you would make a bodacious and delightfully unconventional mother. I respect that, you know, bringing a child into this world is a monumental decision. So I apologize if my enthusiasm at the thought of a wee Stone Cold Fair Samantha combo platter made me overzealous.
We're good friends, Spinelli. I do appreciate your support.
You'll always have it, regardless of your decision. Yes, Stone Cold?
Jack is taking Jocelyn to the Metro Court. He's going to fight Carly for custody, so I want you to find something that I can use against him, because if he wants a fight, I'm going to give him one. Hey, anything?
Preliminary search has revealed nothing nefarious that the voucher could use against Jax.
Okay, dig deeper and don't leave Jerry out of it.
Is Stone Cold suggesting fabricating a link between Jax and the Demented One? Because if such a link existed, that could have dire custodial
Just
consequences.
figure out how to do it just in case.
I think I will employ the superior technological capabilities of my work computer for this.
So, Jax takes Jocelyn out of the hospital without Carly knowing. Carly shows up. Jax tells me that he's going to fight her for custody and that he thinks that Jocelyn is safer and better off with him. Carly's on a rampage.